Carolyn Allen of the Renee Allen and Friends Show here on WLVS Radio, the largest online radio broadcast in the United States.
Well, this platform is for people to really know what's going on, not just locally, but globally.
Oh, I love it. They say you're the man's the head, but we're the neck, and we put them wherever we want to put them. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
I want you to just talk about a few pieces, and then the fundraiser, because that's what I'm excited about.
Okay. We forgot about love. Beautiful love.
Bringing you the best in entertainment, entrepreneurship, business owners, the whole gamut. It's so exciting.
I am so impressed. The vibrancy in the car and the details. Can we hold one up?
Oh, absolutely. I'll hold on. I'll hold up one of my absolute favorites.
So you really can't judge a book by its cover, and pageants are about beauty and brains and what you can bring to the platform.
'Cause girl, when you're here, nothing goes wrong. Yes, I need you everything.
Bringing you the finest in chefs in the DMV.
Oh my goodness. Wow, this is awesome. Thank you so much. Smoked pulled pork.
So everybody wave to your parents.
You are looking at Somerset's finest, the sophisticated ladies. Yes. Thank you so much, ladies.
And I hope to see you on my set one day.
Thank you. God bless you. And we're going to be doing a lot of collaboration and a lot of great things together. Glory to God.
Bam! Boom! Ta-da!
Oh, yeah. We right here, y'all.
Something you never had, you need to do something you've never done.
Yes.
We gon' sing right here. Yeah, Miss Renee. Oh, yeah. We gon' do it here. Right here in Listen Vision, y'all. Oh, yeah. Miss Renee. I like how you sing it. Girl, I like how you sing it now.
Thank you, Mustafa.
And where we at now?
Miss Renee Show.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Renee Allen and Friends Show right here on WLVS, the largest online radio broadcast in the United States, right here in the nation's capital, across from Howard University. How good does it get? Come on now. Listen, I want to welcome all of you for tuning in. Thank you so much. I'm not about numbers. I'm not around here trying to push numbers. I'm trying to push great people and great events and great visions, and that's why I do what I do, and we have a great show for you today. I want to say hello to my son, and it's so awesome to have a support group, whether it's blood or not. But my son is my rock, and my mom and my sister Lisa and Sonia and my nieces Ariel, Amber, Shayna. I mean, the whole gamut. They're all over the place: Connecticut, Jamaica, California. But I'm here, and I just wanted to say hi to my family. And I just got reconnected to a friend of mine. Matter of fact, he took me to my prom. Come on, y'all. His name is Hugh. Are you watching, Hugh? He is a phenomenal media personality, and he has a band, I believe, and all kinds of stuff. We're going to catch up, but I hope he's listening. Also, we have two of my dear friends that have joined the 50-year-old club. Come on now. Woo! That is Darnell Self, my dear friend, he and Tracy Self. I was supposed to go to Turk and Caicos with the 50 people that went with them, but of course I couldn't. I had too much going on here. But congratulations, happy birthday to my brother Darnell South. Also, Dawn Moss of the Carolina Kitchen, where you get your chicken and much, much more. That's my girl, yeah! And after I leave here, I'm going to join her to celebrate her birthday correctly. So just wanted to welcome both of them to the 50-year club. And also God's You, that's Global Ava Day Seminary and University. I am an alum of almost 7 years. And this past weekend was the graduation of two of my dear friends. One's a longtime friend, but they're both dear. Graduated, that's Dr. Emmanuel Irono of Motier Services and Dr. Cheryl Wood. You know the motivator. Woo-hoo, yes. So congratulations to them. And also Urban One honors. I'm sorry. I still have their bracelet on here. Can you see it, DJ? Child? Yeah. It's it was the Urban One honors. It was the 40th year with media maven Kathy Hughes. Love her, respect her, adore her. And they had their 40th year at the MGM, and I was so honored and privileged to be there. There she is. Look, let me tell you something. I don't know. Her and Diana Ross have kind of like a thing going on now because she changed about just as many times or more than Diana Ross changes during her show. I said, go ahead, Kathy. And of course, it was our girl. Out in Baltimore. Oh goodness, goodness, goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know, on Saratoga Avenue. I cannot remember her name. That's my girl, Jody. Jody. She dressed Kathy Hughes. That's Jamie Foster Brown of Sister to Sister 2.0. They launched that a few months ago with Miss Grandiosity, Miss Susan Smallwood in the pink, and of course yours truly in the green. And we had a wonderful time on the purple carpet and just had Jamie Foxx was off the chain. I just wanted to just grab him, hug him, and give him a little kiss on the cheek. You know what? I just was like 2 inches from him, and I just kept my cool. You know how we have to do. You know, we don't have to act like no groupie. So anyway, we had a ball. I'm so excited. And this is Don Baker's work, this picture right here, who is the twin of Ron Baker, my dear, very dear friend, both of them. And I was wearing a Ramaday out of Laurel, Maryland, and she was on the call last week. And so I gave her some great pictures, and it was just amazing, amazing. I'm just so happy to be a part of Sister to Sister 2.0. Jamie Foster Brown, a legend, a living legend, and a woman that has my heart. I think oh no, we have one last thing. Of course, one of my besties is Vivian Avakova, and we had our inaugural gala because I'm on the board, and it was for Felicia's Fund. That's her mother who passed away 2 years ago, and we had it in grand style at the Platinum Wedding and Decor out in Sterling, Virginia. I don't have a teleprompter, y'all. It's all live. Woo! And so we had Stephanie, and we had Candace's mom off the Potomac Housewives, Karen Huger, Potomac Housewives, yours truly, Candace, Major O, Vivian Avakova, and her bestie, Stella, and her other bestie, oh no, that's her sister, her daughter, Nikki. Yes, there's a few people missing, Daisy, but that's my favorite picture, y'all. I'm going to have her on next week. Vivian Avakova is going to talk about her post-gala and everything that went on. It was fabulous. And that's my favorite picture. She was up there dancing. I said, George, which is her husband, get up there with her. And bam, boom, padow. That picture, woo! I love that picture. So, that's Felicia's Fund. It was a fundraiser for young girls, for education, for something as simple as feminine, pads and things like that we take for granted. We just go to the store, borrow them from your sister or someone like that, but they have to remain at home or use leaves or, just come up with innovative ways to, things that we take for granted. So we're doing some things to help them, sending those kind of products over there. And with the help of the funds that we raise, we'll be able to do so. So thank you so much. You can still go to feliciasfund.org and donate $10, $10,000. Look, whatever you know is comfortable for you, just give. Be in the giving spirit for people like, your children. They wake up, they have Christmas, they wake up, they have a breakfast, they have, things, that they're very, very spoiled, mine included. But when you go to the third world countries, they're lucky to have dinner. And some of them don't even have windows. It's just I was in Ghana for 13 days. I know what I'm talking about. And I really want y'all to just really, really close your eyes. Think about if that was your child and you'd want someone to help you and help your child have a nice Christmas, etc. Speaking of that, TIS Foundation, which I am fond of, everyone knows, I do a lot of PR for them, but they have become my family. And so you know how I do. You either my family or you're not. I'll still help you, but you're either in or you're out. And the annual toy giveaway is Monday, and it's going to be in Carver Terrace. Now, let me tell you something. When we were there for Thanksgiving, they gave out 1,000 turkeys. They fed over 700 residents. They set up tables, tents. This is all the TIS Foundation's money, a few donations. And let me tell you, we heard gunshots. and the police were able to contain it, and we were able to still bless the people of the community. And for some reason, I wasn't even scared. I don't even, when you're in the mind of giving and your mind's focused on that, you just give and you keep it moving. And I was so impressed with the TIS Foundation. They are looking for donations for the annual toy drive. They do all of this themselves. And I was so impressed. I was there. That is a real picture that was taken a few weeks ago. And all down the hallway, the stairwells, they have toys, but they need so much more. You can go to tisfoundation.org. Donate, donate, donate. It's nothing better than donating and feeling you have made a difference, and I did donate, and I'm going to be there serving as their MC and also bringing in people. Friend to the show, our violinist Benjamin will be there to play, and some of my other friends, to just give and to be a servant for people less fortunate. So let's get the show rolling. First, we're going to have one of my favorite segments, and you'll know why in a minute. Okay, and that's J&M Royalty, and they are a part of the show, and I hope they don't leave me too soon, but I think they're going to, y'all, because they're real good. And so let's take a short break, and I'll be right back with J&M Royalty Treats.
Oh no, 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 'cause I couldn't see the big picture. Oh no, no, no. It's the little things, yeah. I was looking for you, baby. It's all about the little things, all about discovering, all about the way you got me. All about the way I felt when you came round, and the way you picked me up when I was down. 'Cause it's all about the little things, all about remembering, all about the way it used to be. It's all about the little things. Oh, it's the little things. It's all about the little things, all about discovering, all about the way you got me. It's all about the way I felt. I know you love me. The way you picked me up when I was down. 'Cause it's all about the little things, all about remembering, all about the way it used to be. You see, it's all about the little things. Oh, I miss the little things. I couldn't see it. No, don't you ever leave me, no. Oh.
Happy holidays,
Happy
everybody.
holidays. Hello, family. I am Fun,
And I'm Cookie,
and we are.
J&M Royalty Services.
That's right. We come to you today, and I know this is a holiday season, and we're so happy to be here on the Renee Allen Show. That is
Absolutely.
family. We love her to life, and we
So good to be back.
Oh, it's always good to be back. It's been a couple of weeks
Yes, it
now.
has.
Just busy holiday season. We also here Listen Live Vision Radio, which is great people. You got to come on down to the studio and enjoy this and experience this live.
You do indeed.
But we want to talk to you today about the holidays. And actually, we just stopped by and we had, some, a little appetizer to get it started for the evening. And there's something that's really going on right now. And we had a whole segment planned out for today, but there's something that we have to talk about.
It is.
And what we're talking about is this C word. This word has been plaguing lots of our family members, loved ones, friends, and we're talking about cancer. We sat down and we had our little guacamole thing.
Guacamole. And we ain't gonna lie, we grown. We had a margarita.
And a margarita too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. And we find out the owner of the restaurant's wife is going through chemo right now. And I don't know if this is the Most High just putting people in our path.
Yeah.
But we have been running across so many people, loved ones and friends and family, that that have family members that are being plagued by this disease, and it's breaking us apart as families.
It's
and
like
loved
we
ones.
have a cloud over our head that says they can help you. You know?
Yeah, but the cloud has sun coming through. It does because
It does.
we get great reviews. I mean, people that come back to us on the people that we help with our sounds, with our CBD medicine, with our tinctures, with different products that we use. And these are people that's, if you go to our website, which we'll give to you at the end of the segment, if you go to the website, you'll see all our testimonials and people that have used our products and people that are actually using it. And it's weird because a lot of the doctors say, I don't know, this is you're in stage 4, and we start to treat them.
Yeah.
And this has to be a blessing from the Most High, that they are turning around and they're actually like, the doctors is like, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it.
It's the truth.
This just keep doing it. And it's amazing. And the energy that I feel right now is like he has blessed and anointed us and people to actually help others, and that is our whole mission. This is not necessarily about financial gain. This is about healing and blessing people with this medicine. And if I may, Renee, I'm gonna let you know right now, this is what this is about. The medicine helps many other different ailments, as anxiety, PTSD.
And let's talk about the animals. You know, people
The
love
animals,
their animals
yeah.
too. Their dogs, their cats. You know, because they're prone to this C word as well. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
But today, you guys, we're just real serious. You know, we didn't expect the conversation that we was going to get, as we never do. You know, people just come up to us, and like I said, it's like a cloud over our head that says they can help you. About 3 shows ago, we had one of our guests, one of our neighbors on, okay, that did a live testimony. So in case you guys did tune in, hopefully you did see that. I did hear Renee say earlier, my big sister, she said, look, this isn't about the numbers. It's not. But at the same time, numbers do matter, right? And so if you watching, if you've been watching, whether it was before we came on this show or after we leave this show, we need y'all to call us, because we got something for you. We got love and help and healing in these bottles and in these hands and in these salves, and we need y'all to start supporting each other.
That's right.
Okay?
Amen. That's right. Usually, I know the show that we normally do is really upbeat.
You know, we're
we come
laughing
here,
and-
we make margaritas, CBDs, and, we do stuff, and we cook, and we have a nice
all
fun
that good
time.
stuff.
But the spirit just moved us today because it's very serious out
It's
here.
very serious.
And we aim to help, and that is our passion. You know, even like in the first show we talked about us being botanists and having our own medicine and having 100% organic medicine and doing our thing with different companies that we work with that makes the pure isolate, CBD isolate and things of that nature. And I mean, there's so much more to us that people don't understand.
You
because
have no
like
idea.
even with our plants listen to gospel music.
Real talk.
Yeah, that's what we pray with our plants.
I went there the other day. Remember, I said, look, when I come back tomorrow, I want praying hands.
That's right.
So praying hands.
And what happened next day?
They was like
came in, the hands, they leaves was just like
Praying.
this, just praying. And some people may say, well, wait a minute, hold on. This is a plant. He gave it to us. He made plants, and he made everything on this planet, and the plant is one of them. It was man that made it illegal.
Trying to tell you.
So let's really think about that, people. Let's think about that. And if it can heal you, we have people that's not taking their opioids no more. Their Percocets, and they're
All
not
that stuff
taking
that's
their.
really killing you.
So many different ailments. And the funny thing is that we have now reached the mark where our client base is somewhere from North Carolina up to Buffalo, New York now.
Traveling.
Since the opening of the website.
Yes.
God is good, ain't
Yes,
he?
I'm trying
Amen.
all the time.
That's right.
We trying to be a household product in your homes, ladies and gentlemen, we want you to open up your cabinets and see J&M. You can call it by our name, which is Jekyll and Michael, or you can say Jesus and Majesty.
Amen.
I don't care which one it is, but J&M.
On that note,
Ding, 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 ding. Yep.
That's right. Well, we want to look. We want to let you know how to find us. Okay, you can reach us on our website. On our website is JM Royalty Treats. Well, that is our actual name. JMRoyaltyServices.com.
Yes, it is.
And once you get there, you can see a listing of our products. And you can actually do disclaimers. You can do testimonials. You can send us your ailments, and we will find a plan and work a plan.
I'm sorry,
out for
baby,
you.
not disclaimers.
No,
You didn't mean
I would
disclaimers.
say disclaimers.
I
I
know.
don't know why I keep saying that. I don't
Neither. Jesus. Right.
Okay, back.
Right.
Yeah, you can give us all your testimonials and
Your feedback.
And feedback. We love feedback.
Yes, we
want
do.
to hear the feedback.
Good,
how
bad,
it's
or
helped.
indifferent.
Good, bad, and different. Absolutely. And this is what we do.
This is what we do, y'all. Like I said, numbers don't matter, but numbers don't lie. Look us up. Give us a call. Believe in us as we believe in ourselves.
And we believe
got
in
you.
you. And we got you. JM Royalty.
It's your boy Chips. To my mother, I wanna know have I made you proud. And to my father, I wanna know have I ever been a problem child. And to my pastor, I've been trying to be in church a little more. And to my lady, just have patience, God's still working on me now. I ask for forgiveness from anybody that I may have hurt wrong. I've done, I'm putting it behind me. There are some things I gotta get right. Loose ends need to be tied up. It's been a roller coaster ride, but I'm gonna hang on. I was thinking the other night, what if my life was being graded? What would it say on my progress report? What would it say on my progress report? I wonder what it would say. To all my teachers, thanks for taking extra time out with me. To my producer, thanks for keeping a young fella on the beat. And to the soldiers, going out there and risking your life for me. And to my lady, just have patience, cause God's still working on me now. I ask for forgiveness from anybody that I forgot to mention. Come and look at my long list. There are some things I gotta eventually I'll get to you. Loose ends need to be tied up. It's been a roller coaster, years and turns, but I'm gonna hang on. I was thinking the other night, what if my life was being graded? What would it say on my progress report? I know I've done more good than bad. Oh, I know, but for some reason I feel there's so much room for improvement. So I'ma go find those burnt bridges. There are some things I gotta building back up again. Loose ends need to be tied. I gotta tie it all up. Hold on, but I'm gonna hang on. I was thinking the other night, I was just thinking, what if my life was being graded? What would it say? What would it say? There were some things I gotta get right. Loose ends need to be tied right away. I ain't going nowhere, but I'm gonna hang on. What if every word, what if my life action, thought in mind, what would it say on my progress report? What would it say on my progress report? I wonder what it would say.
Hello, once again. Oh, you could use that right up there, sir. See that green, that brown thing for the book? Yeah. Welcome back to the Renee Allen and Friends Show. Look, this is live, and we just go with the show, and do what we have to do to make sure everything is set up correct for you. Hallelujah. So listen, I'm sitting here with friend to the show and my dear friend Joseph Braxton. Come on now. Y'all know him. He's doing some really great things out here. Ever since Lapels for a Cause, which I still adore and love. And now he's back with a whole new beautiful project, which I love. So welcome, Joe.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
You're
It's good
welcome.
seeing you.
So tell everyone a little bit about you. What's this?
So this is for you. This
Oh,
is a
oh,
holiday card.
thank you.
Got
Oh, I
this book as
love
well.
gifts. Oh, well, we're going to talk about this great book, okay, everybody? Thank you.
Yes, right.
Mwah.
Yes.
Okay, so for people who don't know you, just tell them a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind.
All right. So I'm Joe Braxton, creator of Lapels for a Cause. I make lapel flowers, to go with any cause that you may. Let's say like cancer, HIV. So I make pins to represent those causes. I also have a self-help book called Still Breathing as well. And now I have a new children's book called James and Candace.
Wow.
So that's what I'm
I
here for.
love it. I love it. Well, first of all, our friends are getting ready to leave, but J&M, I'm going to connect you with them
Okay.
because they have the CBD and all kinds of great products, and they may want to have a lapel made,
Okay.
for them. I love Joseph Braxton. I'll tell you why. He is just real. He's just real. He's forgiving. Thank God for that. If you read his Still Breathing book, he is a light on the earth as he walks and talks to people. He can be by himself in a restaurant and have a great time, or be around a whole group of people. That's what I'm talking about. So tell us why you did this book.
All right, so I wrote James and Candace, as inspiration because us growing up as kids, we had the bullies, and we also had kids who had social anxiety. So I wanted to write a book to inspire all of them to know that no matter what they're dealing with, any adversities they're going through, that they still matter, and it's what's inside that counts. And so that's why I wanted to also help inspire, the bullies as well, so they can read this story and see how it feels to bully someone, and I guess vice versa. So
Right.
I think it's neat, especially in this day and time. So
It is. And DJ Child just put up a book. Where was that at? It looks like a bookstore or something.
yeah,
Where the book was at? Did you right here? Where's that?
that's at a library. So that's hopefully it'll be there, soon. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us this a little. Now, I want y'all to support him. I mean, I did get a gift, but maybe I'll buy. I know some friends that have
Yes.
kids. I'll buy some. But support him. Okay, support him. So tell us a little bit about the story without giving the whole thing up.
So James and Candace, he has an adversity. Candace has an adversity, and they become great friends. After dealing with many issues in school, and they wind up being the most popular kids after getting through all the adversities and I guess stumbles. And in the end, everyone wins in the end. So it's a story about coming together, no matter what your adversities are, and we can all win together. So that's
Well,
what it's
looking
about.
at the cover, I
Yeah.
see that there's diversity.
Yes,
Which is
I
important.
created that for I wanted to be diverse, so it's all races, multicultural.
Now, did you experience that growing up, or you feel that everyone should experience
Yeah,
it?
I've experienced it a little bit. So this story really, I can resonate with the story as well. So,
So it's not fiction.
yeah. No, it's not. So, yeah.
You've always been transparent,
Yes,
so I know you
yes.
don't mind me saying
Yeah.
that. So, what would you tell someone who's watching now? Because bullies are young and adults.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So, what would you tell a young or adult bully? What advice would you give them? And it could be different advice for both ages,
I feel as if a bully, that what causes a bully to react is they're running away from something, or it's something inside that's hurting them, and they react on others. They take their aggression and pain out on others, and to them, I would like to tell them, get help, talk to someone. Whatever you're dealing with, let it go, let it out. And, nobody deserves to get bullied. And you don't deserve to be a bully as well. So, I mean, just come together. Like, we all are human beings. And, Human Rights Day was just, the other day. So, I mean, we all matter. So we don't need that toxicity. So, yeah.
Well, I want to ask you a few questions and get a little personal about just school in general. What are your, especially since now you're an expert in this, what is your opinion about the role of the teacher? You know what happened up at, I believe, Bowie or one of these schools, Largo? What do you think their role is as far as intervening in a bully situation?
I think they should do some type of mediation with both kids or whatever, and see what the underlying issue is, and maybe bring the parents in and see if they're acting, a little standoffish at home, and maybe see if they can talk about it, pull it out of them, because I think that would help as well. Yeah.
That's great advice. Now, I know in your Still Breathing book, which is not the one we're promoting today, but it's a great read, y'all. In there, how can you share with how you overcome being bullied?
Yeah. So, well, Still Breathing is a
It's deeper than
deeper
that.
book,
It's deeper than that. Yeah, but
much deeper. So
Yeah.
I went through many years, of depression and self-hate.
My God.
And I had to, and I spent many years, past since I wrote the book, which has really saved my life.
Jesus,
yes,
come on.
it's saved my life. So so these past years I've been working on my self-healing, loving myself more and putting me first. And so, I still would deal with bullies to this day. They think I'm, too nice and this and that. So I had to, put my foot down, and let them know that,
Bam,
no matter
boom,
what you think about
bam.
me, I still matter. I may have made bad choices in the past. I've gone through a lot of things, but I still matter,
Yes, you
So,
do. Yes,
yeah.
you do matter. And I've seen your posts because I'm a friend of yours on Facebook and Instagram. And so I see some of the posts. I know what motivates them, but what's maybe one or two of your favorite posts or sayings, that deal with these type of things? So this is a serious thing. People commit suicide over bullying,
Right.
Adults and especially children.
Right. I have, I guess, one favorite quote is that, I am somebody, I'm not a nobody, I'm me, and I matter. So, yeah.
Yes,
So I like
sir.
that. Yeah.
Yes. Well, tell them how to get a hold of you. Please support Joseph
Yes.
Braxton. He is the real deal. He's as genuine as they come, and he needs support. He's an entrepreneur, and I haven't read this book, but I've read his other books. I'm going to read this. He's a great writer and a great person. How'd they get a hold of you?
All right, so you can order the book. Right now it's available on Amazon.com. It's on Kindle as well. You can also purchase it on my website. If you purchase it off my website at thejoebraxton.com, you'll get a special gift as well. And I'm shipping them out this Friday. So
Nice. Wow. Did y'all hear that? A special gift.
Yep.
So I think you better go to his
go to the website, thejoebraxton.com.
Joe Braxton. Oh, I like that. You got that since you've been at the show, because I don't remember that one. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for being a great friend.
Yes, thank
and
you.
I just wish you the best in life.
Thank
I
you.
do. You're always welcome here.
Oh, yes,
okay?
appreciate it.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you. Yes.
All right. We'll be back with Susie Q's, and you don't want to miss this.
Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. But the wind is right, we can sail away. Find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. It's not far to Never, Never Land. No reason to pretend that if the wind is right, we can find the joy innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Dreaming the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing, yeah. All caught up in the reverie. Every word is a symphony. Won't you believe me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Dreaming the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free.
So, my goodness, this is, well, I love this segment started on the show. Let me tell you, it's not just anyone that can get a segment on the Renee Allen Friend Show. You have to be of integrity. You have to be a good person. You have to be like-minded. You have to love people and pouring into the earth. And so, of course, my friend Suzette Salandi, she's Susie Q. She coaches the C-suite community, you know, CEOs, COOs, all the people who are leading these huge organizations. And so, anyway, she's here, Susie Q.
Hey, everybody. Happy holidays. It's a great time of year, right?
And you look great, girl. You perfect for the holidays.
Sport my red,
yes.
right? So, well, I'm excited to share the last Susie Q's for 2019. And I really wanted to reflect to you guys about in 2019, what is most important? And I know that for some of us, we had a lot of failures. But I think a lot of times people focus on the failures versus the lesson learned from the failure. So in 2020, don't take the failure with you, take the lesson learned. And I want to share a story, if I may, Renee, for me about the lesson learned from a failure. Some years ago, I went to my island of Trinidad. I wanted to throw this conference, and I really reached out to a significant amount of sponsors to really support the conference, and I thought I had at least 200 people in attendance. And as we got closer to the date, unfortunately, the sponsors started to fall off one by one until when I got to the island of Trinidad and I hosted the conference, we had about 50 people that showed up. And so when I flew back to the United States, I had the evaluation forms, and I sat there and I looked at that, and the evaluation forms sat for 2 weeks before I opened it up because I just didn't know what people thought of the actual conference. And so I sat down one day and I said, well, take a deep breath and, let me just read it and, grin and bear it, because in my mind, 200 people didn't show up, so it was a failure. And to my greatest surprise, the evaluations were all 5 and above. 50 people found the conference to be so informative. They learned such great things. The speakers were dynamic. I mean, I couldn't begin to read more and more information. So what's the story? The story is sometimes we focus so much on the failure in our minds that we miss the lesson. What was the lesson? It wasn't about quantity, it was about quality. I impacted 50 lives in a positive way. And so when I look back, what could I have done differently? What could I have, improved? Definitely there are lessons learned. But don't be so focused on the failure that you miss the essence of the experience. So that's my Susie Q for today, Renee. I hope you like that.
I love it. And I like and love everything you do. And it's so ironic because Suzette is everything she said, and you don't realize, I don't know if you realize that.
Thank you.
But you exude all of that,
Thank you.
and you give people positive energy.
Thanks.
Like now,
Thank you.
And you're just an awesome person. I'm so glad she's a part of Renee Allen and Friends.
Well, just life in general, I just want people to focus, especially as we reflect on our life and we are so hard on ourselves, We are dynamic individuals and we spend a lot of times on our weaknesses and our failures, but realize that, the true quality of who we are is that we can get back up again and become the best person that we can become. So, focus on the lesson, not on the failure.
Come on now. I love it. Well, I want to ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am.
For the holidays.
Yes.
How would you, the advice you would give to someone who's depressed? Because, they say it's a lot of depressed people over the holiday. I mean, I lost my dad 3 years ago, right before Thanksgiving. So the holidays can be kind of challenging. So what advice would you give to people who are depressed?
Yeah. So, there's different types of depression. So certainly if someone's dealing with clinical depression, always kind of seek counsel, through the medical field. So if you're feeling that significant kind of suicidal depression, I would say, seek medical counsel. But yes, the holidays is a difficult time because you are experiencing the loss of someone. I myself lost, my mother. So this is a difficult time for all of us. I think talking about it, sharing memories with people allows you to kind of focus on what's the positive aspects. Memories are great. I lost my bonus mom this year as well. And I found when I was talking to my sister, just laughing about things that she did. Seek to talk about the memories, don't suppress things because, in the bad, there was some good, and that was the great memories. I just think about things my mom would say this time of year that would make me laugh. But in summary, it's good to talk about it. If you're having a good day or a bad day, seek someone to just kind of, say, hey, today's one of those days, and, just talk. Suppressing it sometimes makes it worse.
Oh, that's some good advice, sir. That's some really, really good advice, because I needed some of that advice. Oh,
Talking is good.
So much.
Yeah.
How do they get a hold of you? Because she coaches, she speaks, she empowers, she, everything.
Yeah. Well, you can follow me on social media at official I am Suzette on Instagram. On Facebook, I'm simply I am Suzette, and you can check out my website at I am Suzette.
And I am Renee, who loves Suzette. And it's the Susie Q segment of the Renee Allen and Friends show, and I always look forward to what you have to say. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And happy holidays, everybody.
We'll be right back.
See ya.
Miss Renee show. Hey, Miss Renee show. Where we at on Miss Renee show? I said where we at, y'all, on the Miss Renee show. Yeah, where we at, y'all? Hey, where we at, y'all? Right here on Georgia Avenue. Oh yeah, we right here, y'all.
Miss Renee Show.
We gon' sing right here.
Miss Renee Show.
Yeah, Miss Renee. Oh yeah, we gon' do it here.
Miss Renee Show.
Right here in Listen Vision, y'all.
Miss Renee Show.
Oh yeah, Miss Renee.
Miss Renee Show.
I like how you sing it.
Thank you, Mustafa.
Girl, I like how you sing it now.
Thank you, Mustafa.
And where we at now?
Miss Renee Show.
If they didn't know it's,
Thank you, Mustafa.
hey, you're welcome, Miss.
Miss Renee Show.
Make sure y'all tune in.
With Miss Renee Show.
Yeah, tune in.
Miss Renee Show.
Yeah, tune in.
Miss Renee Show.
Oh yeah, I need you to tune in.
Miss Renee Show.
We just getting started, but tune in, y'all.
Miss Renee Show.
In a minute we gonna have to leave, but
You're listening to Sharice Jones and Mustafa Captain Soul Star. Thank you for tuning in. I love them. I don't want the show to end. God bless you. Stay tuned for H.O. Barner, Our Power.
okay, let's go.
Miss Renee Show.
Say I feel good right now on
Miss Renee Show.
yeah.
Miss Renee Show. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I said Mustafa.
Miss Renee Show.
I say Mustafa.
We on the Miss Renee Show.
I say Mustafa.
Miss Renee Show.
Here's Morgan Johnson. No curfew. Miss Renee Show.
Okay, I like that right there. Miss Renee Show.
Renee Allen and friends, y'all.
Hey, Miss Renee Show. Oh yeah, we on.
Miss Renee Show. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in.
God bless. Good night, y'all.
Better sing it one more time, y'all. Awesome.
Hey, hey.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. The same thing they say at the Carolina Kitchen, y'all. I done took it from him, right? I'll say welcome one more time. Welcome, 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 and hello to the Renee Allen and Friends Show. Listen, I forgot to talk about Empower You. This thick magazine is from the Global Ava Day Seminary and University, which I said earlier, I'm an alum. And it's so amazing. If you look a little closer, DJ Child, this is a special edition. And yeah, right there. So thank you. So you can see my son and I at the bottom next to Cheryl Wood, doctors Emmanuel and Oge Arono to the next to the other side of Cheryl Wood. On all the ambassador. Oh my goodness, the ambassador of Ghana, Mr. Dr. Fogg. I mean, there's just so many wonderful people on here, and the counselor of this extraordinary institution is Dr. an attorney, Her Excellency Diane Eubanks, and her husband, Dr. Willis Eubanks. I mean, I can't say enough about this. Their children are on here. They're all entrepreneurs. His Excellency Dakar, Her Excellency Cairo, Princess Sudan. The billionaire Michael Roberts was the first dean of Global Ava Day Seminary and University. And I wanted to bring this up to the show before I talk about this beautiful lady to my right, is because, there's some myths in the world, and people tend to believe the myths for their own gratification, or they just want to keep the drama going. I don't know what it is. But when you are given an honorary doctorate, it's because that particular person, and there's many of them, President Obama, all people, layman people who have done a body of work, which means instead of sitting in a classroom for 8 years, they've done maybe 32 years of philanthropy work, pouring into the earth, making a difference in human beings, mankind. So when people, give honorary doctorates, it's because they deserve them, and they've done a lot to equate with sitting in a classroom and probably beyond. So I wanted to give a little bit of insight with that for the ignorance that's out here that says, oh, people pay for them and all these shenanigans. Let me tell you something. Anytime you have an alum come and they give, $1 million to Howard University or Georgetown, it's because they want that institution to thrive. It's not because they're paying for something, So I just wanted to give that tidbit because I'm really proud of this school, and they just had a graduation, and I just wanted to show you the kind. I mean, look at this. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, DJ Child, but I mean, this is the quality of His Excellency Dakar and all the people. I mean, you're talking about, people who have leadership roles, embassies, it's just, wealth has, 7 proven strategies for wealth is wealth into your DNA, Rich guy, poor guy is not the only one that knows about that, and so I'm just saying it's just an amazing thing. When you're exposed to certain things, you may be uncomfortable if you're not aware, but just, that's why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Mm-hmm. So we can listen and educate ourselves and empower ourselves and be inspired about what you can be and what people feel about you. Because when they first came to me 7, 8 years ago, I said, me? I'll be honest. And it was at the Power Networking Conference with Dr. George C. Frazier, one of my favorite people in the entire world, and the counselor, Her Excellency Diane Eubanks. And they came to me about my honorary doctorate for my youth advocacy that I've done for 33 years, awards and all types of things. Never did I think in my million years that I would be looked upon like that. So other people see greatness in you, and it's just God, divine power is what I see. So anyway, enough of that. I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget that. I am sitting next to an angelic voice of Giselle, and we've met in our circles of quite a few times, and finally we just exchanged numbers, and she was kind enough to say she would come today and sing a holiday song. We have a holiday show next Wednesday, but it's too tight to put her in that one, so she was like, how come this? I was like, yes. So I wanted you to learn a little bit about her since we had a few extra minutes. So Giselle, I said it right? Okay. Just tell them a little bit about you. Okay?
Well, hello everyone. My name is Giselle, and I am a singer and performer. I perform in concerts, musicals, and in theater. I also host and MC events. I have grown up in the Washington, D.C. area, as well as between here and New York. And at this time, I'm between D.C., New York City, as well as Atlanta. And I also like to get involved with different genres. Me personally, I sing urban music, and that's sort of a mixture of R&B and hip hop music. And I'm working on a debut project as we speak.
Good stuff.
Yes,
Hey, right here on the Renee
project.
Allen and Friends show.
Yes. So
we can come back and sing some stuff off of it.
most definitely, and I'm looking forward to having a release date in 2020. I don't have a solid date, but most definitely I'm going to be releasing singles, and some of them are with some special guests, so that will be a nice surprise once that happens. And you can keep in touch with me at my website, which is jazzelle.com. That's JAZZZELLE.com. That's 3 Z's.
Yeah, that's how I was going to tell them. Remember the 3 Z's, and they'll be all right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, before we listen to that beautiful voice, what's one thing you want to tell our viewers now and the ones that will see the recording about the holidays and how you feel about the holidays?
Well, I really love the holidays. I start celebrating Christmas on December 1st, and it goes all the way throughout the entire month. I'm definitely an East Coast person, and my favorite memories are being in New York City as well as DC, and all the wonderful, amazing decorations, the Christmas concerts, going to those, being a part of them, actually singing in them also, and listening to other performances. I don't think many people know how different the areas between New York are and DC from the rest of the country. So we're really blessed to have all the musical talent and the type of spectaculars and performances that we do have, and that's one of my favorite things. I just go from December 1st to 31st.
Yeah. Well, my son's dad does that. He takes off the whole month. So you and him will get along real good. Listen, before we move over there, just share with them some of the people you shared the stage with. I know there's a lot. I saw the Clark sister. I mean, it was very impressive.
Yeah, Karen Clark Sheard, Nina Freelon, and actually I have been able to be taught by those two singers also. I almost kind of like didn't realize how special it was when it was going on, but I watched video of Karen Clark Sheard sharing with her grandchildren on Instagram, and I'm like, hey, she did that with me, so that's a really big deal.
Wow.
Also, Nina Freelon, she's been a teacher to me, as well as performed in the same performance as her, and a lot of other artists, Vince. There's just been so many.
I know. It was like a whole paragraph. Well, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. But we are going to take like a 15-second break while we walk over. This isn't Oprah where we can just keep all the cameras following. And we'll be right back with Giselle.
It's your boy Chips. To my mother, I wanna know have I made you proud.
And to my father, I wanna know have I ever been a problem child? And to my pastor, I've been trying to be in church a little more. And to my lady, just have patience, 'cause God's still working on me now. I ask for forgiveness from anybody that I may have hurt wrong. I've done, I'm putting it behind me. There are some things I gotta get right. Loose ends need to be tied up. It's been a roller coaster ride, but I'm gonna hang on. I was thinking the other night, what if my life was being graded? What would it say on my progress report? What would it say on my progress report? I wonder what it would say. To all my teachers, thanks for taking extra time out with me. To my producer, thanks for keeping a young fella on the beat. And to the soldiers, going out there and risking your life for me. And to my lady, just have patience, 'cause God's still working on me now. I ask for forgiveness from anybody that I forgot to mention. Come and look at my long list. There are some things I gotta eventually get right. I'll get to you. Loose ends need to be tied up. It's been a roller coaster years and turns, but I'm gonna hang on. I was thinking the other night, what if my life was being graded? What would it say on my progress report? Now I know I've done more good than bad. Oh, I know, but for some reason I feel there's so much room for improvement. So I'ma go find those burnt bridges. There are some things I gotta build it back up again. Loose ends need to be tied. I gotta tie it all up. Hold on, but I'm gonna hang on. I was thinking the other night, I was just thinking, what if my life was being graded? What would it say? What would it say? There were some things I gotta get right. Loose ends need to be tied right away. I ain't going nowhere, but I'm gonna hang on. What if every word, what if my life action, thought in mind?
Hi everyone, this is Jazelle and I'm on with Renee Allen and Friends Show. Happy holidays to you all, and I'm ready to sing you a special Christmas song. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord.
Miss Renee Show. Hey, Miss Renee Show. Where we at on Miss Renee Show? I said where we at, y'all, on the Miss Renee Show. Yeah, where we at, y'all? Hey, where we at, y'all? Right here on Georgia Avenue. Oh yeah, we right here, y'all. Miss Renee Show. We gon' sing right here. Miss Renee Show. Yeah, Miss Renee. Oh yeah, we gon' do it here. Miss Renee Show. Right here in Listen Vision, y'all. Oh yeah, Miss Renee. I like how you sing it. Thank you, Mustafa. Girl, I like how you sing it now. Thank you, Mustafa. And where